MP to all cars. Armed robbery on security vehicle
Juliet,
now.
4 to MP.
4 men.
Off watch.
Zulu 1 to MP. Disturbance in High Street. Gang of youths
MP
fighting
to
with
Golf
knives.
1-1.
Request assistance, over.
Suspects on premises now.
Tango 1 to Tango 3. Can you assist 3 vehicle heading your direction? Driver believed drunk in charge.
Detective. Stories of crime and detection in London. Written by Robert Barr with Ray Brooks and Christopher Blake.
All right, in here with them. Wake up there. That's 1, 2. Come on, Lowry.
Quit shoving, copper.
Get in.
Knock it off. You drag us out of our kip
Come
at this
on,
time.
get in line. Aye, that's better.
Sergeant Brook's on his way.
Keep an eye on them, Constable.
Yep.
All ready for you, Dave.
Where'd you pick them up?
The 2 Lowrys at their own home, Crowned at his. All in bed and pretending to be fast asleep.
Did you find the cash?
No.
The gun?
No, we've started a search of the streets for it. The big brother is missing. He may have both the cash and the gun.
Then we better find him. Let's have a look at this lot first.
All right, back in line. Let's have a look at you.
Ah, you.
You speaking to me?
Yeah, you. What time do you make it?
3 a.m.
So what do you mean by dragging us out of our beds?
At least you've been in bed. Because of you, my lads have been up all night. OK, Max.
This loudmouth is Jimmy Lowry. He's 21. This is his brother Tommy Lowry. He's 19. And this is their cousin Hugh Crerand, also 19.
Lowry, Crerand. There's a Lowry missing.
Harrison's searching for him.
And I'm asking you why you dragged
Shut
us...
up. Empty your pockets.
What?
You know the drill. Empty your pockets. All of you. Right, what have we got here? Hankies, combs, pencils, keys, fags, a biro, loose change, pulls check. You do the pulls?
And I'm still asking you why we were pulled out of our...
You're here at this ungodly hour, Lowry, because an office building was done during the night. Because the night guard is in hospital with a bullet wound in his chest. And because he got a good look at his attackers. And you answer the descriptions.
And you think it was us?
Yes. Constable, take these 2 next door.
Yes, sir.
Lay off me. Take your hands off.
Max, get these combs and things into envelopes and sign for, and then look after those 2. I'll have a chat with the loudmouth.
Right.
Right, sit down, Jimmy.
Now look, copper, if you think you can...
Sit down! And you can cut out the copper stuff. I know you, and you know me. You know me as Detective Sergeant Brook. So mind your tongue.
What's this about a night guard being shot?
You saying you don't know?
Of course I don't bloody know. I'm asking you why we were dragged from our kip.
If you'd be quiet, I'll tell you. A security guard was doing his rounds at 1 o'clock this morning. His name is Denning, a married man with 2 children. He saw that some of the offices in the building had been entered. He came across 4 villains doing a safe. He got a good look at them. Then one of them shot him, and they got away.
And you're trying to fit it on us.
We have a description of 4 young villains, their ages, height, clothing. It's why you're here. It's why we're looking for your brother.
Well, that's that, isn't it?
That's what?
You've made it your mind. I want to phone our brief.
You can phone a brief at this time in the morning and he'll come running.
Yeah, and until he gets here, we're saying nothing.
We? Are you the spokesman for the others?
We are saying nothing, mate. Now, not a dickie.
Lowry, a guard was shot tonight. At this moment, he's undergoing an emergency operation. Don't you care about him?
If someone wants to be a hero, that's his business.
You don't like heroes?
Look, mate, if I know a geezer, I can be sorry for him. I can't be sorry for someone I never saw. Can you understand that?
Yeah, sure. You don't give a damn.
Correct. And you'll know why when our brief gets here.
Tell me now.
We were nowhere near that office.
Which office?
Any office. We were in bed all night. Your own Rozzers found us there, sleeping. Ask them.
And you think because you were able to get safely away, get home, get undressed and into bed, that you'll get away with it? We've got a witness, Larry. He saw you.
One witness? Then it's his word against ours. And we'll have more than one witness. Because we were in bed. And we've got a brief who'll prove it.
You're talking like a big shot, Jimmy. When did you become a big shot? Was it when I put your old man away?
Just watch your mouth.
Sure, yeah, I'll watch it. But I'm still wondering when you became a big shot, the mouthpiece for the other 2. Was it when you inherited the gun?
We didn't have a gun.
Does Brother Billy have it? Where is he?
Nobody had a gun. We were home in bed. I told you that.
OK, you were home in bed. So, let's get it all written down and we can all go home.
What's this?
Statement forms, as if you didn't know. We'll listen to you, write it all down, and eliminate the innocent.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. So, before we talk about your being at home in bed, let's have your full name.
Shouldn't I hear the caution first, Sergeant? That I'm not obliged to say anything.
That's if I decide to charge you. Now, your full name.
I'm saying nothing until I can phone my brief.
All right. Your name is James Arnold Lowry. Your age? Your postal records say you're now 21. Now, your home address? It's 42 Bilton Street. Now, the time your statement begins, it's 03:15. Now, let's have the story. Where were you between, say, midnight and 1 o'clock this morning?
In bed.
And that's it? In bed?
Yeah.
Can you fill in some of the finer points, like where were you before you went to bed? What time you went to bed? Or don't you know?
I know all right. We were in a cafe until 11. We went home at 11, stayed home and went to bed.
Come in.
Dave, sorry to interrupt. A message from the hospital. The station officer would like a word.
Yeah, sure.
Tough luck, Sergeant. Looks like you lost your witness.
Max, get someone to keep an eye on him.
Right.
Yes, Jack.
Message from the hospital, Dave. Your lad is now out of the operating theatre and the registrar, Mr. Evans, wants to see you.
Did he say how Denning is?
Seems it's still a bit of touch and go. We have a WPC at the bedside, Jane Miller. She's off duty in half an hour. Do you want her to stay?
Yes, until I get there. And Jack, do you have 2 spare interview rooms?
We already have 2.
Yes, I know. But I've got 3 lads in for questioning and a 4th expected any time. There's a reason.
OK, you can have 2 more. But that's all we have, and I can't guarantee you'll have them for long.
Thanks, Jack.
Dave,
Yeah.
you want me to come to the hospital with you?
No. I want you to stay here and keep a beady eye on them. I've got a feeling we collared them before they had time to cook up a real story. So I don't want them concocting one here in the nick. Don't let them talk to each other. Put them in separate rooms. And when Billy's brought in, don't let them meet.
Right.
You can tell them I've been called to the hospital. Say no more than that and let them sweat. And then have a go at young Crerand. I think he's the weak link.
Yeah. In here, lad.
Where have you put Tommy and Jim?
Never mind where I've put them. Just sit down there. It's Huey, isn't it? Huey Crerand.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me where you were last night, Huey.
I was home in bed, sir. Your men will tell you that.
Never mind what my men can tell me. I want to know what you can tell me.
They say a man was shot.
Did it frighten you when he was shot?
I don't know anything about a man being shot, sir.
Where were you last night, Huey?
What time last night, sir?
Any time last night. Where were you?
We were in the cafe, sir.
Which cafe?
The Victoria. It's down our street. We were there until 11.
And after that?
We went home.
Well, go on, Huey. I said go on.
I don't have to answer any questions, sir.
Oh. Someone been telling you your rights, lad? Who was telling you?
I don't have to answer that either, sir.
I'm looking for the registrar, Mr. Evans.
Oh, yes, sir. It's the first door on the right.
Thank you. Mr. Evans?
Yes?
From the police. Detective Sergeant Brook.
Come in, Sergeant.
Thank you. I was told you wanted to see me.
I'm afraid you came quicker than I expected. There's very little I can tell you as yet, except what's in the report. Here it is. At 1:30 this morning, we admitted to the hospital Mr. John Denning, aged 43, the security guard from a block of offices in Manton Street called Manton Heights. He was admitted to surgery at 1:45. Surgery was completed by 3:15.
Can I see him?
No.
How is he?
We won't know for an hour or 2 yet.
It was a gunshot wound.
Without doubt. The bullet was recovered from his left lung, quite near the heart. Altogether, he was a very lucky man. You'll want the bullet?
For the laboratory, yes, sir.
A policewoman came with him in the ambulance. Do you want to see her?
Yes, please.
Follow me. If you'll wait here a moment. Miss Miller.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hello, Jane. How's it going?
A bedside vigil? Might be a long one. Might even be useless. He returned from surgery with everything. Oxygen tent, blood drip, saline drip, intensive care. It's very much touch and go. The skipper said you want me to stay on.
Well, someone has to.
Oh, I don't mind. Were the descriptions any help?
Well, we brought in 3 lads, and we're looking for a 4th. Can I see what he said?
My notes?
Yeah.
He talked a little while we were waiting for the ambulance. After that, he was too weak. Here we are. He said he disturbed 4 young lads breaking the safe in the cashier's office. He stressed that they were young. That's why he thought he could tackle them. 2 of them were about 19, he said, and they were both wearing blue denims, jacket and trousers. Very grubby, he said. The 3rd one he thought was about 21, denim jacket and grey trousers. The 4th, the oldest, was about 25. He was kneeling at the safe. He was wearing a black leather jacket, black trousers, canvas shoes. Or sneakers, he called them.
He gave their heights, didn't he?
Around 5'6", 5'7", he thought. And slim. Scrawny, he called them.
4 of them?
He was certain of that. 4.
When he disturbed them, did they say anything? Did any of them speak?
No, not a word. They seemed to know just what to do. They rushed at him, knocked him over, and ran out of the office. As he fell, he caught hold of one of the young ones by the jacket. Caught him by the jacket pocket, but the pocket tore and he got away.
Did he see who shot him?
No. Only what happened up until he was shot, not after. Is it any help?
I wish I could be sure. The description fits the Lowrys, a family of local villains. The young ones always work 4-handed. The 3 Lowry brothers and their cousin, Crerand. It's time we caught up with them. But so far I've got nothing but your descriptions. And the Lowrys are good at swearing black's white.
There's the torn jacket.
No, we didn't find a torn jacket. We didn't find the cash at their place either.
How much was taken?
About £50,000. No sign of it or the older brother. He's 25 and fits the description too. But descriptions are never enough. No chance of talking to the guard?
Not a chance.
OK, Jane. Right now, it's back to the factory.
Ah. How did it go, Dave?
We're no further. Has the 4th lad been brought in?
Not yet. And Mr. Roach is in.
Thanks, Jack. Where's Max?
He's questioning young Crerand.
All right, Huey. All you've said so far is that you spent your time in the Victoria Cafe and then went home. What then?
I went to bed.
And what time was this?
11.
That was early, wasn't it?
Well, the caff was dull. We got fed up, so we went home.
You all went home?
Yeah.
With Billy?
Billy weren't with us.
Where was he?
I never saw Billy. I told you that. Why'd you keep asking about him?
Max?
Yes?
Can you step outside a minute?
Sure.
What's happening?
Not much. I've kept them apart, but they already had a bit of a story cobbled together. That they were in a cafe until 11 o'clock last night, and then went home to bed. I've had a go at Tommy Lowry and 2 goes at young Crerand. They tell the same cafe story. But beyond that, they'll say nothing.
They went home so early.
It's likely that that part of the story is true, Dave. That the 3 were in the cafe until 11, and then went home. I bet it was to pick up the gear and go office breaking.
Was Billy in the cafe?
They say no.
Do you believe them?
Yes. It would be too easy to check. Others in the cafe would know. I think they left the cafe at 11 to meet him.
Then we'd better find him.
Oh, Mr. Roach is in and he wants to see you. As soon as you get back, he said.
Get an all stations, all cars search started for Billy Lowry. There's the description.
Right.
Come in. Oh, come in, Dave. I hear you're having a busy night.
Yes, sir. Any news from the street search?
Well, not yet. It's spreading farther afield now. Vacant ground, backyards, back alleys, dustbins.
They should work their way from Manton Street to Bilton Street.
You still fancy the Lowrys for it?
Yes.
Now, how far have you got?
They've learned well from their old men. First thing Jimmy Lowry did was to demand to see his lawyer.
His lawyer?
It'll be his old man's lawyer, Julius Darcy. And he said it like it had all been arranged. You know, if you ever get nicked, keep quiet and wait for me.
Well, I haven't much help for you. The preliminary report from the scenes of crime is in. Nothing useful's found in the office, no fingerprints or anything else. Will you want any help on it?
No, we can do it ourselves.
All right. Now, keep me in touch.
Yes, sir.
Dave?
Yes, Jack?
Got something for you. The search team found it. Like the night guard said. A denim jacket with the pocket torn.
Where did they find it?
Near Bilton Street, in a dustbin in Anderton's Lane. Have a look at it.
Yeah, well, the pocket's torn, all right. A damn good rip. He said he grabbed one of the young ones. Now, which one?
No need to guess. The name's inside. Crerand. They also found a pair of old leather gloves stuffed in the pocket. Here they are.
Thanks, Jack. I'll have a little chat with Crerand, and then I'll get Max to bring this in. Hughie Crerand, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm Sergeant Brook. Are they looking after you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Not cold or anything? Where's your jacket?
Didn't have time to bring it, sir.
Why not?
Your men didn't give us time to do anything, sir. Didn't have much time to get dressed.
Well, accept my apologies, lad. We do our best. We brought your jacket for you.
My jacket?
Max, bring Hughie his jacket.
Here you are.
This isn't mine, sir.
Try it on. That's it. It fits, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
So it's yours.
No, sir, this one's torn.
Crerand, your name's inside it. Take it off and look.
Yes, sir. Oh, it was mine, I lost it.
And where did you lose it? In a dustbin?
No, sir, in a club.
Which club?
The social club.
When?
2 weeks ago, sir, it was stolen.
I see. Someone stole your jacket. Took it on the office job tonight, got it torn in a struggle with the guard, shot the guard, and then stuffed your jacket in a dustbin.
I don't know what he did, sir.
Max, show him the gloves.
Ever seen them before?
Yes, sir, they're mine. Were they in the pocket?
Yes, Crerand, they were in the pocket. Just wait there until I come back for you. Do you believe him, Max?
No, he's a liar.
But he's baby-faced and innocent-looking, a convincing liar?
He didn't convince me.
Then prove to me that he didn't have his jacket pinched. Go round and ask. When was he last seen wearing it? Was he wearing it in the caff last night? And
Yes?
well, dustbin lids make a noise in the middle of the night. Knock on some doors. Did anyone happen to hear it and go to their window? And if you have no luck, take it to his mum. Tell her he got it torn last night and wants it mended. See what she says.
Yes, Dave.
All right, Jimmy. Let's get on with it. Now, where were we? Ah, yeah, you were making a statement.
I was making no statement.
Oh, I thought you were. I've written here your name, age, address, and the time the statement was started. Oh, but we'll have to change all that, won't we? It's now, 7:22. And I was wondering how you all happened to leave that cafe as the clock struck 11. Not a few minutes before like ordinary people might, or a few minutes after like other people might, but right on the nose. You say it, and Tommy says it, and Hughie says it, like a heavenly chorus. Did you leave the cafe in a straight line?
If you want to know what time we left, ask Mario.
And who is Mario?
He owns the cafe, and he has a clock on the wall.
Would you like a cup of tea? You're entitled to a cup of tea, Jimmy. You're entitled to breakfast, if we keep you long enough.
You're wasting your time.
Constable, 2 cups of tea.
Yes, Sarge.
And while we wait, we can get on with the enthralling story of how you spent the rest of the night in your kip.
You're quite a comic.
I don't feel like a comic this morning. I keep thinking of Mr. Denning.
Who?
Denning, the man who was shot and is in hospital. You keep forgetting.
We were nowhere near that place.
Good. Then we can get it all written down. I, James Arnold Lowry, make the following statement. Do you know how much was in the safe?
What safe?
The one you were screwing when you were supposed to be in bed. £50,000. Did you know it was as much as that?
No.
I wonder if Billy still has it.
You keep on at him, don't you? Keep on about Billy all the time. You can't think of anything else. Well, shut up!
OK. While the constable's out of the room, Jimmy, while there's no one else here to hear us, is there anything you want to tell me?
Like what?
Well, Billy's gone, and so is all the cash. He can live the life of Riley on it, and you and Tommy and Hughie are left to face the shooting charge.
You suggesting a deal?
Well, there are some things I can do.
Get stuffed, mate. Billy'll see me all right.
Are you sure? It's a lot of cash, but it won't last forever. It won't last until you get out.
I'll be out of here today.
No.
Even if we're not out, you won't make it stick. Billy will be talking to our brief.
The family sticks together.
Yes.
We found Huey's jacket. The one the guard tore.
None of that will mean anything.
Why not? You got your story fixed?
Just wait and see.
You sound very sure of it.
I am, so there's no deal. And anyway, here comes your pal.
What kept you, Constable?
Canteen wasn't open yet, Sarge. I had to get the keys and make the tea.
Here you are, Jimmy. Help yourself to sugar.
And the name is Stevenson.
Mrs. Martha Stevenson.
Just tell me what you saw, Mrs. Stevenson.
You're going to write it down?
If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. We get too much disturbance round here. Damage being done and fights. It was the noise that got me up. A noise in the lane. So I got up and went to the window, and the two of them were trying to bang the lid back on the bin.
You said you knew them.
2 young hooligans from down Bilton Street.
You recognise them?
Of course I did. It was that young Crerand and Hugh, I think his name is, and one of the Lowrys, the youngest one.
What time was this?
It was 1:20.
Are you sure of that?
Of course I'm sure. I looked. Was woken up, wasn't I? It's time all this noise and frightening people was stopped. That's what it's about, isn't it? The hooligans.
Would you be able to identify the 2 lads you saw in the lane this morning?
Identify them? You mean in court?
Say you saw them in the lane.
Oh, no, officer. Oh, I couldn't. No, not with them.
Why not?
Not with the Lowrys. They live over in Bilton Street, and they know me. They're a bad, wicked family. No one around here wants trouble with them, no.
We won't let them harm you. If you can identify them, they'll be put away.
And then they'll come out again. They always do. I'll help you by telling who does these things, but I won't get mixed up with that family.
It's very important.
No, I couldn't.
All right, Mrs. Stevenson. Thank you just the same.
Come in. Dave, Max, sit down. How far have you got?
Well, we're moving forward. Last time we talked, we were working only on descriptions. Now we know we've got the right lot. The jacket's been found, the one Mr. Denning said got torn. You heard about it?
Yes, in Anderton's Lane.
With Crerand's name on it. His story is that he lost it 2 weeks ago, but we found a woman who saw him throw it away last night. Max?
A Mrs. Stevenson, whose window looks down on the lane, sir. She was wakened by the dustbin being banged and saw 2 lads putting the lid back on and running away. She knows them. Tommy Lowry and Huey Crerand.
And this was 20 minutes after the shooting, as they hurried home.
But she won't go into court, sir. She's afraid of the Lowry family.
But now that we know that...
Not so fast, Dave. Has anything else been learned about the jacket?
Yes, sir. I took it to Mrs. Crerand and said her son had torn it and wanted her to mend it. She said I wondered why he didn't bring it home. I asked when he didn't bring it home. She twigged something was wrong and would say no more. Just said ask him.
Well, they're trained to it, both families. Their motto is stand together, tell the cops nothing, and you'll get away with it.
Tell me again why you jumped on the Lowrys, Dave.
Instinct.
I want reasons.
The night guard saw 4 young villains, ages ranging from 19 to 25. Fits the Lowrys and fits the facts. They work four-handed and have been screwing offices around here for the past 6 months.
6 months? Since you did old man Lowry and Ted Crerand for the factory job?
Yes, sir. With the adult villains locked up, the young ones have got to do the breadwinning.
Oh, that's how you figured it. A four-handed job, so it has to be them. With Billy as the brains leading the younger ones.
That's it.
Without Billy, would the younger ones have pulled a job like that?
No, they wouldn't even try. They work as a family, as a team.
Then I've got bad news for you. 2 pieces. Harrison has phoned in. He's had it from several reliable sources that Billy Lowry wasn't within 100 miles of us last night. The Lowry team was broken up a month ago when Billy left home. And he has not been back. And that's solid.
It can't be.
It can be. And it is.
Then where is Billy?
He's got a job in Stockport. And last night he was on night work. Checked and solid.
But if that's true, why didn't they say so? They could have said it and walked out.
They could be leading you on. It was you who grabbed them, accused them, and wouldn't listen to them. So they're setting you up for Julius Dancy. And he's been waiting to get you.
We've got a fair amount against them.
No, you've just been trying to prove that they did it. A four-handed job, yes, Dave. The Lowrys, no. And you haven't been looking elsewhere.
They're a family of villains. It was their description. It was their style.
But it need not have been them. And when you accept that Billy could not have been anywhere near, that the family team has broken up, then their story makes sense. The young ones do miss him. They were bored and at home in bed. Young Creran did have his jacket stolen. And that is why they sit calmly and wait for their lawyer.
A man was shot. A family man with 2 children. Would you really believe all this? That they're clean?
How long have you had the call out for Billy Lowry?
6 hours.
Cars and detectives all over London searching for him. Has he been seen? Anywhere?
No.
CID, Chief Inspector Roach. Yes. I give him my compliments and tell him I'm engaged, but I'll see him as soon as I'm free. Thank you. Your troubles have started. Dancy is downstairs. He has come for your scalp. CID, Chief Inspector Roach. Yes. Yes, give him my compliments and tell him I'm engaged at the moment, but I'll see him as soon as I'm free. Thank you. Your troubles have started. Dancy is downstairs. He has come for your scalp, and he wants to speak to his 3 young clients.
Well, can't you stall him?
For how long?
I need time to think.
I'll keep him talking, I'll keep him waiting, but after that...
Thank you, sir.
But don't take too long.
What do we do now, Dave?
Well, figure it out.
Do you know this Julius Dancy?
Yeah, I know him. He's given me a rough time in court once or twice. And I've given his clients a rough time. There's no love lost. I don't believe that story about Billy Lowry being miles away.
Yeah, Jim Harrison has checked it.
Jack! A minute.
Yes, Dave.
Where's Mr. Dancy?
Well, he's gone up to see Mr. Roach.
Anything from information room about Billy Lowry?
No. Seems he's nowhere around.
The lad's still in separate rooms?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, come on, Max. We'll see if they still remember their story.
Right.
No, wait a bit. Go out after Billy. See if you can find him. Go round Bilton Street, into the cafes and the market. Ask anyone you bump into when they last saw him. Ask Ma Lowry. And don't forget to tell her that he's off with £50,000. She's a greedy old bitch. And good luck with it.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Jimmy. Let's start again.
You never give up.
Never.
Has our brief got here yet?
Yes, he's here. He's busy with Mr. Roach.
Then what's there to start about? We'll be out of this in a couple of minutes.
I still have some questions to ask.
I've already answered your questions. Your trouble, mate, is that you haven't the sense to know what's true.
You mean all that stuff about being in bed, fast asleep?
That's right.
You're thick in the head, Jimmy. Thick as 2 planks. Last time we were alone in this room, you told me you were on that job.
I told you what?
That you were all on that job.
When did I say that?
When I told you how much Billy had gone off with. And you said that Billy was away fixing it up with Mr. Dancy.
And who'll believe you?
The point is, Jimmy, I believe me. And it wasn't Billy who went to see Mr. Dancy. It was your ma who sent for him. Billy has gone, blown, vanished with the cash.
You can save all that, Brook. Our brief is here and we'll be home in a couple of jiffs. And then your troubles will start.
Like what?
A big complaint to your boss. We'll want to know why we were dragged out of bed, brought here, not allowed to speak to each other, and accused of shooting a geezer. It isn't funny, accused of shooting a bloke.
No. And it isn't funny being shot either. And you were on that job.
You'll have me in tears. Brook, you're in dead trouble. You did my old man, and half of what you said about him was bull. You stitched him. It's a grudge, isn't it? But we're not like the old generation. We don't stand and wait for it. We take steps to protect ourselves.
Like fixing the story first and then doing the job.
How does it feel to be fitted up?
Yes?
Dave, Mr. Dancy's waiting to see you. Sent down by Mr. Roach.
What did I tell you?
Shut up. Thanks, Jack. Hey, do you still have that spare room?
Yeah, it was reserved for the big brother. You might as well use it for the lawyer.
Good morning, Mr. Dancy.
Morning, Sergeant.
Will you come this way, please? We can use this room. Now, Mr. Dancy, what can I do for you?
I want to see my clients. They are James Lowry, Thomas Lowry.
I know who your clients are, Mr. Dancy. And you can't have a word with them. Not yet.
Why not, Sergeant?
Because they're helping me with my inquiries into an armed robbery the theft of a rather large sum of money, and the shooting of a security guard.
Tell me, are they helping you as witnesses of this event or as possible suspects of the crime?
What do you think?
It's not what I think, Sergeant. I'm waiting for your answer.
As possible suspects, sir, since they fit the descriptions given by the security guard.
And because of their previous records.
Mr. Darcy, you are a lawyer, and as such also an officer of the court. You're well aware of police responsibilities and procedures, and have a duty not to obstruct the process of law.
I also have a duty to my clients.
Of course.
I've had a talk with your chief inspector, and I found him helpful.
I'm sure you did.
May I see my clients?
Not yet.
Have my clients signed any statements?
No, Mr. Darcy, it seems they've been instructed not to.
Instructed?
Advised. I still have some inquiries to make, so, if you'll excuse me.
I trust it will not take too long. I'm a very busy man.
Mrs. Lowry?
What is it?
Detective Constable Maxton. Can I have a word with you?
About what?
About your sons.
Why come here? You got 'em down at the station.
Not all of them. We're looking for Billy.
He don't live here now.
Where does he live?
That's for you to find out.
That's why I'm here, Mrs. Lowry. To try to find out. I've spoken to one or two of his friends and they say he's in Stockport.
Well, now you know. My boy's in Stockport. He has a job there, a good job, so why won't you let him be?
I want to know where he is, Mrs. Lowry. Do you know where he works?
No. And if you'll just move your feet, I'll have my own work to do. Oh.
Sorry. I was told he's on a building site.
Yeah, that's right. A building site.
And what's the name of the firm?
Name?
They do have names, Mrs. Lowry. The people who own building sites.
He didn't tell me.
When did you last see him?
Not since he went away.
His friends say he's been home for weekends. He's been seen.
They're wrong. They've seen Jimmy, maybe. Mistook him. But not Billy. He hasn't been home for 4 or 5 weeks. What do you want him for?
The same thing as we want your other lads for. We're wondering what happened to the money.
What money?
The money they got away with last night. I thought you might know. You have 2 sons down at the Nick without a penny between them. And you have another son on the loose.
Are you saying that my Billy...
Of course not, Mrs. Lowry. I just want to talk to him.
You got a fag?
No, Mrs. Lowry.
Is it a lot of money?
Whoever has it won't need to work on building sites, that's for sure. And won't want to live around here anymore.
How much did you say?
I didn't. But I will. £50,000. But if Billy wasn't here last night, it couldn't be him.
No, it couldn't. It couldn't be Billy.
Thanks then, Mrs. Lowry. I'll let you get on with your work.
No, wait. Do you have a light?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. Now, this thing you say happened last night.
Didn't Mr. Darcy tell you?
No, he didn't tell me anything. But it was what their dad asked for. If the boys get in trouble, phone Mr. Darcy, he said, so I phoned him this morning.
What did he say?
Oh, all he said was, yes, Mrs. Lowry, I'm already onto it, don't worry.
Are you worried?
Well, depends what happened last night, doesn't it?
4 lads broke into offices in Manton Street and got away with all the cash. We fancy your boys for it. We have 2 of them down at the station, but they don't have the money.
So you're looking for Billy?
Yes.
Well, he ain't here.
Ma, are you in?
Oh, my God.
Is that Billy?
Oh, go away, Billy. Get out of here.
Where are you, Ma?
Oh, you bloody young fool. The law's here.
OK, Ma, so the law's here. Are you the law?
Detective Constable Maxton.
I see. And what does he want?
He wants you, you stupid lout. That's what he wants. He's looking for you, and you walk right into it.
Looking for me? I've just come to visit you, Ma, for the weekend. I wrote to you, didn't I?
Of course you did. That's right. You wrote to me.
Pleased to see me?
Of course I am. Real pleased.
Where's Jimmy?
He's in the Nick. And so is Tommy and Hughie. That's why he's here.
I see. It's something I can do for you, Constable.
You could come to the station with me.
Why not?
Billy.
It's all right, Ma. There's nothing to worry about.
Billy, stay with me. Have some breakfast. I want to talk to you.
I won't be long, Ma. I'll be back and we'll have a long talk. Do we go now?
Yes.
Mr. Darcy is there, Billy. See him first.
Well, what are we waiting for?
It's called the process of law, Jimmy. We ask questions, then we check the answers, and then we try and put two and two together.
And it takes as long as this?
Well, as you know, we're not very bright.
You can say that again.
Certainly. As you know, we're not very bright.
Very funny. Did Mr. Darcy laugh at your jokes?
Nobody laughs at him.
When do I see him?
You're brief. Very soon, I'm afraid. Then you villains can get together and cook up a real story. A better story than that nonsense about all being in bed. And then find your witnesses and all the rest of it.
You could be done for saying that.
Sure, yeah, I could be done for a lot of things this morning. Things I've done, things I've left undone, and a few things I haven't had time to do. It's the things left undone, Jimmy, that smart lawyers can drive the coach and horses through.
Feeling sorry for yourself?
Yeah, a bit. Feeling more sorry for Mr. Denning and his kids.
You could try feeling sorry for me and Tommy and Huey. Stuck here all night with you making jokes about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't lock you all up.
I'll buy a ticket for your next dance.
Thanks. Go in.
Dave, I've brought Billy Lowry in.
He's a liar. It's one of your tricks, Brook. It won't work.
OK, Jimmy, it won't work. All right, Max, let's go and have a look at him.
I know it's a trick.
Where'd you find him?
I was at his mother's house when he walked in. He says he's just arrived from Stockport for the weekend.
Do you believe he's just arrived?
No. And you should have seen his ma's face when he said it. She was telling him to run for it, but
Yeah?
He wanted to come. So I think you're going to have some trouble.
Right. Then we'll both have a go at him. I'll talk. You write down the answers. Morning, Billy.
Morning, Mr. Brook.
Nice of you to come and help us.
Always willing. What's it about?
Just a few things we have to check. Do you mind if DC Maxton makes a few notes?
Fine with me.
Good. Is it true, Billy, that you're away from the family now? Got a job in the north?
Yeah.
Do you mind telling us who you're working for?
Why not? McAlpine's. Been working for him for a month and a bit on a building site. You can check it.
And you've come down to see your ma?
Yeah.
When did you get into London?
4:10 this morning. Went to see Ma and met your friend there.
You didn't come last night?
No, on the early morning train.
Are you sure, Billy? We can check.
Of course I'm sure. I was on it, wasn't I?
What time do you knock off on Fridays up there?
Well, usually about 4:30. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, last night I was doing overtime. We were working on a factory and there's a penalty clause, so we're pushing it. Overtime and a bonus.
What time did you work till?
Till 10:30 last night. Is it something to do with time you're after?
Yes.
What time?
Max, tell him.
1 o'clock this morning. Say midnight till 1.
At midnight I was in Stockport, and that is 200 miles away. You can check with the foreman. I was on the site till 10:30 and then had a drink with the squad. And you can check with my landlady. I had supper there and then packed to catch the 12:38 train to come home to see Ma.
Can I have your landlady's name and address?
You can have her card. Here it is. She does a very good bed and breakfast if you're interested.
Thanks. DC Maxton's been writing the gist of what we've been saying on a statement form. Just the facts and the times. Is it ready, Max?
Here it is, Sergeant.
Right, read it over, Billy. And if it's OK, sign it. Then DC Maxton will sign it. And I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, it's you, Dave. Come in.
We picked up Billy Lowry.
Where?
At his mother's house. It's like you said. He says he's working in Stockport. Was working late last night and his foreman will vouch for it. Was at his digs there until after midnight and his landlady will say so and he got into London at 4:10.
So?
Well, that's his statement. When he signed it, do I let him go?
Now, what's your feeling?
That he'll get these witnesses. The Darcy will make the most of it and that his story will stand up. But I still think they did it.
Well, you could be right, Dave. I've just had the report from forensic. The gun hasn't been found yet, but they've made a comparison test on the bullet taken from Denning. As a result of that test, the scenes of crime officer returned to the offices to make a further search, and the cartridge case was found.
So we have found something?
Well, don't jump to conclusions. Wait till I've finished.
Yes, sir.
The report says the grooves and striations on the bullet and the pattern of the firing pin on the base of the cartridge case match with the prints of the gun used by Ted Crerand on the factory job.
Then it figures, doesn't it? Old man Crerand left it behind and the young ones used it.
Dave, watch it. The forensic report simply says it was from the same gun. The gun wasn't found and there is no evidence what Crerand did with it. Whether he hid it or threw it away or sold it to somebody.
But it's all there. He hid it at home. The young ones fell heir to it and carried it when they went thieving. And last night they had to use it.
That is supposition, Dave. That is not evidence.
Then listen to this bit of supposition. The gun was left behind by Uncle Ted. The young ones took to carrying it because it made them feel professional. So it had to be the Lowrys. And if the guards saw 4 of them, then Billy was there.
And his statement says he wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll get on to Stockport Police and we'll have his story checked minute by minute. His workmates, his landlady, the ticket collectors at the station.
No, so there's a quicker way. When he signed the statement, I'll let him go.
Go?
Say that I believe him. I want to trace that gun, but more important, I need some solid evidence now. And I think this is how to get it. The Lowrys and the Crarens are a tightly knit family, and being family, they trust each other, and believe that if they stand together and tell the same story, they'll be all right.
So you let one of them go?
The smartest one. The old saying, sir, blood is thicker than water. Well, there's another one that says there's nothing more bitter than a family feud. I'm going to start a feud. I'm going to break that family. And now that I know it was Ted Craren's gun, I've got it made. Do I have your permission to let Billy Lowry go?
Well, it's your case.
Thank you, sir. I'll get Harrison to tail him.
Dave, Mr. Dancy is getting very impatient.
It won't take long, sir.
Here's the statement, Dave. Signed and witnessed.
You've checked it, Billy?
Yep.
Good. I've spoken to the Chief Inspector, and there are no more questions for you.
I can go?
You can go back to your ma.
Are you letting my brothers out?
Well, not yet, Billy. You know how everything has got to be checked in here. They told us a story about all being at home in bed and someone thought they saw them in the street. You know how it is.
Oh, sure.
But it won't take long.
Can I see them?
What do you think, Max?
Yeah, let him see them.
OK, bring them along.
What's it all about, this thing that happened at 1 o'clock?
Oh, of course you don't know, do you? An office was done in Manton Street. A safe opened. And the night guard came and saw 4 lads at work on the safe. Well, he thought it was you lads. It had your style. And we grabbed a bit too soon. You know how it happens.
Yeah, but it isn't nice when it happens. Ma must have gone spare.
She said a few things.
I'll bet she did.
There are still a few loose ends to be tied, so keep it short, Billy. Just a smile, a few words of cheer, and no trying to pass anything.
Sure.
Oh, here they come.
All right, lads, stay in line. It isn't a party.
Well, there you are, Billy. Your brother Jimmy, Tommy, and Hughie Craren.
What's happened, Billy?
Nothing's happened, Jim. I came to see Ma and I came to see you, that's all. Innit, Sergeant?
Yeah, that's about it.
And I can tell Ma that you'll be home soon.
We going home, Sergeant?
Oh, we still have a few ends to tie up. Billy's going home. Well, you've seen her, Billy, and you mustn't keep Ma waiting. Max will show you out.
Yeah, bye, lads. I'll tell Ma you're all right.
He's gone, then?
Yeah.
When do we leave?
You don't. Not yet.
What?
None of you leave. I want a word with Hughie.
What about, Mr. Brook?
About your father's gun. I want to know
He's
everything.
got nothing, Hughie. He's bluffing you.
Shut up, Lowry. We're getting down to business now. Come with me, Hughie. Max, leave the other 2 in there. Let them talk if they want to.
What's going on, Dave?
Change your tactics. It's a long story. If they want tea or anything, let them have it. In here, Hughie.
What is it you want, sir?
To talk about the man who was shot this morning. They're saying you did it.
I did it, sir. Who said that?
Who do you think said it, Hughie? Who do you think I had a talk with this morning? Who's just walked out of the station?
Billy?
It doesn't take a lot of guesses, does it? You just ask yourself, who knew it was your father's gun? I'm told he warned you against carrying it, but you wouldn't listen.
Billy wouldn't say that.
Then how do I know it was your father's gun?
He didn't say that. He wouldn't.
He had to say it, Hughie. He comes back from work in Stockport, and his ma tells him you're all in trouble for shooting a man. He can't let his brothers take the blame for something they didn't do. They didn't have a gun.
He wouldn't say that. It's a trick.
Then answer me one question, Hughie. Was it your father's gun? And ask yourself, who knew it? Who could have told me? I'm going to leave you alone for a while, Hughie. Think about what I said. And ask yourself why you are now sitting here all on your own. Max? Is Mr. Darcy still here?
Yes. Look, Dave, what is going on?
I've got a line on the gun. I'm putting pressure on Crarend. I don't think he used it, but I think he's the one who'll crack. Have the other 2 been chatting since we left them together?
No. It's been quiet as the grave.
Well, in a few minutes, put Crarend in with them. And I'll have a talk with their lawyer. Good afternoon, Mr. Darcy.
I believe you have now spoken with the 4th of my clients, Billy Lowry.
Yes, I have. And he's made a statement.
And are you satisfied with his statement?
Yes, I'm satisfied. He's gone home.
May I see the others now?
Not at this stage, Mr. Darcy.
And why not?
Because there's a possibility of murder in the case. And there's been a new development.
What development? Does it concern my clients?
It does, Mr. Darcy. And you must wait until I've completed my inquiries. Did you put Hughie in with the other 2?
Yes.
What happened?
It was quiet for a while. Then they all started arguing. Have a listen to them.
Have you heard anything they said?
No, just muffled like that. And if you open the door, it stops.
Well, let's open it. It's gone very quiet in here, hasn't it? You all stand together, not a word in front of the cops. Did you tell them what I said, Huey? Is that why you were shouting? Is it, Jimmy?
Yeah, I was telling him it's a load of bloody lies. Nobody told you anything about a gun. Nobody, mate. You made it up. When his old man was sent down, you talked about a gun, said his old man had one. Now you're saying Huey had it. It's a load of bull, and you know it. Don't believe him, Huey.
All right, let me ask you a question. Who would know where the gun came from? And who was it came here, made a statement and was allowed to walk out?
Billy never made a statement to you.
Max, show him the statement. There you are.
Let me read it.
No need for you to read it. You said he never made a statement. You can see he did and he signed it. And from that statement, we have questions to ask you. And to ask Huey. Max, take Huey out.
This way, lad.
Well, Jimmy, it's up to you.
I want to see my brief. And we are saying nothing until we've seen him.
Please yourself.
It isn't working, is it? And Dancy is still waiting.
But the acid is in, Max. It may be slow, but it's certain. Where's Crerand?
I've put him in there, by himself.
Go in with him. Say you're preparing the charge. Start preparing it. And then ask casually if he wants to see me first.
Okay. All right, Huey, you don't have to stand up. We're going to get the charge written. Now, let's see. How'll it go? That's sometime between the hours of midnight and 1 a.m. on April the 14th in Manton Street in the county of Middlesex, having entered as trespassers a building being a block of offices situated in 25 Manton Street. You stole from there... it was £50,000, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was, sir.
Well, this is a holding charge for now, so we can call it a sum of money. So, you stole therefrom a sum of money, being the property of the Manton Finance Group, and that in order to escape from the building you discharged a firearm and did attempt to murder...
No!
John Denning, aged 43...
I didn't shoot him! I said I didn't shoot him, sir.
If you're just denying it again, we're not impressed. And we're going ahead with the charge. But if you've got something to tell Sergeant Brook, he might see you.
I want to tell him something.
Dave? He wants to see you.
Right. What is it, Huey?
Why do you keep saying I had the gun?
Well, someone had it.
I didn't.
Who had it, Huey?
Billy.
Billy had the gun?
Yeah,
You'll have to say it louder, Huey, so I can hear you. Who shot the guard?
Billy.
Louder.
Billy!
Did you see him shoot the guard?
Yes.
But how could he, Huey? He wasn't in London. He was 200 miles away, working. He has his mates to say so.
No. He was here. He came last night.
Where did you meet him?
When we went home from the cafe, he was waiting at our house.
Waiting at your house?
Yeah.
Why your house?
The gear was there. And the gun.
If he was at your house, did your mother see him?
Yeah. She made tea for him.
And your ma will back you up, won't she? She'll speak up for her own son.
Yes, sir.
OK, Huey. Just sit there for a moment, and then DC Maxton will get it all written down. Would you like something to eat?
Yes, please.
Max, a minute.
Right.
Get his statement, Max. Blow by blow from the time Billy was waiting at the house. What they did, what they said, and especially what the mother said when Billy was having tea. In his own words, what time they got to Manton Street, who did the break-in, the jacket being torn, throwing it into the dustbin, everything.
Dave, this is just one lad's word against another.
Well, on the shooting, yeah. But I don't care who fired the shot. We'll get to that when the family row really blows up. This puts all four of them in that office, and no one else. So I want that statement and their names on the charge sheet. And for my money, the youngster's right. It was Billy. So have the constable get him a cup of tea and a pie.
Yes, Dave.
I'll get Harrison to bring Billy in. And while we're waiting, I'll have a word with Mr. Dancy. Is he still here?
Yes, here he is.
Ah, at last, Sergeant. You're now setting them free.
No, sir. I'm afraid they're staying with us.
May I ask why?
Yes, you may. It happens that their special bedtime story wasn't well enough rehearsed for their tiny minds. It didn't account for one of them using a gun. So your clients are no longer playing Stand Together, they're playing Truth and Consequences, and there's a right old squabble going on.
I demand to see them, now.
If you'll wait, you can talk to them, after they've been charged.
In that episode of Detective Sergeant Brook was Ray Brooks. Detective Constable Maxton, Christopher Blake. Chief Inspector Roach, David Dacre. Jimmy Lowry, Tom Bowles. Huey Crerand, Michael Packer. Station Officer, Gordon Reed. Dancy, Nicholas Selby. Ma Lowry, Hilda Fenimore. Billy, Colin Bell.